Hi there. Today we are going to talk about the business analyst interview questions and answers. Let's begin. So the first question that we have is what is BPMN and what are its basic elements? So the BPMN it's an abbreviation for the business process model and notification. It's essentially a graphic representation of business process and there are five basic elements of BPMN. The first one is data, second one is artifacts, flow objects, swim lanes, connecting objects. So this business process and model are created when you have a set of business process that is being followed by business, and you want to analyze it, how data flows, how are the connecting events and activities. So it is a visual representation or graphical representation of the business process that we have. Second question that we have is what are the some issues faced by business analyst. So from the initiation of the project till the end of the project, business analyst come across many problems, and it's business analyst responsibility to overcome those problems. Some of them are I have mentioned over here, which are employee related problems. So let's say you have a team, and where suddenly somebody goes on leave or somebody resigns, or somebody is not working properly, so then you face employee related problem that you have to handle very uh, very strategically, very technically, and you have to get through it. Second one is the technology related problems, and sometimes you'll feel that suddenly the technology breakdown, or you do not have sufficient technology to do your job. Then third one is access related issues. Sometimes you face so there are some applications that you use for your business analysis or business related activities that are not working. You do not have proper access. You raise access, but it takes time for the approval. So these are some access related issues that you face. Then the fourth one is business policies related issues. So there are some business policies which might change suddenly. There are some restrictions put in place by higher management, or you will feel there are some due to some external forces, business policies have been changed. So you come across many such issues during your start from the project to the end of the project. Then business model error. Sometimes you create a business model and there is some error or issues that you see that you want to overcome. So these are some of the basic issues that you come across. There are many other issues that you will come across, but these are some of the basic ones that we can categorize over here. Now the third question, difference between the risk and issue. uh, Risk is not something but a problem or something that can be predicted earlier, so that some improvement plans are used to handle them, whereas issue means a risk that has happened or occurred. Example, on some roads a few caution boards are stating road under repair, take diversion. This is called risk. So there is some basic issues, basic differences between risk and issues. Risk can be predicted, and we can have some remediation plans for the risk. Issues are not predicted, it happens suddenly. um, Risk have a more negative impact. Issues can have or cannot have negative impact. Risk can have occasional positive impacts. Issues always have a negative impact. um, Risk, we can plan the response in advance, whereas for issues we cannot plan in advance. We have to maintain an issue log, monitor or resolve. We cannot maintain a risk. We can somehow reduce the risk, monitor the risk or resolve. We cannot completely mitigate the risk. There are some standard process to mitigate the risk, but when it comes to issues, it is categorized on a project characteristics. So issue something that is not predicted. Risk is something that we can predict, and we can have some remediation plans for it. Now define Pareto analysis. So the Pareto analysis is known as 80-20 rule. Pareto analysis is effective decision making technique for quality control. As per analysis, it is inferred that 80% of the effect in a system are result of 20% cause. Hence, some 20-80-20 rules are applied. Pareto analysis is a proper technique used in decision making for quality control activities and also used in tracing out the resolutions and effects. It is categorized as a decision making technique based on its static data. With a limited number of selected inputs, we can have great impact on the outcome. So, Pareto analysis outlines the problems and how much impact it has. And it is considered, mostly, it is considered that 20% of the problem that we have, it caused 80% defects. So the 20% issues are causing 80% problems. So if we resolve those 20% problems, 80% issues can be resolved. So this is how Pareto analysis works. This is it for today, guys. Thank you so much.